What's up, everybody? So it's Saturday. That means it is flea market day. Here's a little booth that I'm setting up with the guy I usually set my stuff with. He's selling a whole bunch of different sports, different types of sports related items. This is basically my little section right here. I'm selling just a whole bunch of electronics. It's pretty dead today, so we're probably gonna be here for like 1 hour. It depends. If more people show up, then I don't even think this is considered a flea market. There's only like 3 people here, so it's not even flea market season. So we're hoping that in probably like a few weeks you're gonna see everything crowded. So yeah. Alright guys, so here at the flea market I actually traded with the man you probably saw last week. His name is John. He let me have Dead Island for the PlayStation 3 and what is it called? Motor Storm also for the PS3. They're both complete. I actually end up trading him maybe all the posters you've seen like in the past dumpster dives, and so that was pretty cool. I actually got all these. I actually just got 2 wrestling action figures. I usually don't pick them up, but just because it was Hulk Hogan back in the WCW days, and The Undertaker, my favorite wrestler, I picked them up. All part of the trade. And another thing that I got was Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball, and Mega Man Network 4. I got those 3 games for $6, $2 each. So I know that Dragon Ball is worth like $20 or something like that. So that was a pretty cool deal. I think I actually caught him slipping on that one because he grabbed it. He grabbed the Dragon Ball one, but he threw it down. So I got it. I paid $6 for all. So that was pretty cool, guys. There's really nobody here. It's pretty good weather. Couple of vendors, but that's about it. I think I sold everything. I just have my PlayStations just sitting there, and a whole bunch of other items that I'm selling. Since the floor is wet, I'm selling it out of my car. So I thought that was pretty tight. Have some more stuff in there, and that's pretty much it for now. I'm probably gonna end up going to this yard sale after this. Some guy hit me up telling me that he was gonna sell a whole bunch of PS2 games, so I'm gonna go check those out, and that's pretty much it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Alright, what's up, guys? So today's Sunday. I didn't do anything today. I just stayed home, and then I went to a soccer game that I had. And so I didn't go to the flea market. I didn't go game hunting. I didn't do nothing today. So I just want to show you guys, you know, even though you just saw it like a few seconds ago, I just want to show you guys like the 2 games that I got for the PS3. It's Motor Storm and Dead Island. They are both complete in box. Dead Island, I love the Dead Island series, so that's pretty cool. I did have it for the 360. I recently got it from Big Lots. It was like a $4 game, and the guy was at the flea market with traded me these 2 games. Oh yeah, and he also traded me, like you guys already saw. Where is it? For the Undertaker and the Hulk Hogan action figures. Now I never pick up, like, you know, anything like action figures or toys. That's really not my thing. But it's when I saw them, you know, it just, especially these 2 wrestlers, they just took me back to like the late 90s and the early 2000s when I used to watch them back in like the WCW and WWF. You know, it just brought like a nostalgic effect on me, so I bought them. I actually got this plush toy that was given to me maybe like maybe like 11 years ago. It was this Hulk Hogan plush toy. So it was kind of cool to like actually get the little action figure to go with it. You know, I was a big time wrestler I was a big time fanatic of wrestling back in the day. You know, and this just brings me back to those days. You know, so I traded him the 2 action figures and these 2 games for all the posters you guys saw from the last episode of the Dumpster Dive-In, when I found the Castlevania posters and when I found like the 10 Batman posters, and the other ones I found, I can't even remember. I had them hidden somewhere in my closet and I just happened to come across them, so I just took them out and gave them to him. He collects posters, so you know, all the posters that I'm getting are now basically going to him. Cause we have like this little trade thing going on. So that was pretty much that. The Game Boy Advance games, which I think I already put them away, so I'm not gonna get them out. You guys saw what they were. It was the Dragon Ball GT, the Dragon Ball Adventure or something, and then the Mega Man Battle Network 4, Blue Moon, some shit like that. So $2 a piece. That was a pretty cool deal. And now let me show you guys something which you didn't see yet that happened right after we were loading everything up in the car. So what happened was there was this guy, I don't think I showed him in the camera on film, but he's probably at the entrance of the flea market. I go like this because really it's not a flea market yet. During the summer and during the spring, it gathers a lot of people, a lot of vendors. But I think right now with the weather, and there was this whole confusion that some people didn't think that it was open, and some people did think that it was open. So you know, like nobody showed up, only a couple of vendors. I managed to sell $63 or something like that. So that was pretty cool. I actually sold everything that I've gotten from all the 5 and below dumpster finds. So that was pretty neat. I never thought I would really get rid of all that stuff. I thought I was gonna have to throw it away, but that was pretty cool that I got rid of all that. So, and I'm making money off of it. So I'm probably gonna start hitting up the 5 and below, you know, dumpster more now. And so anyways, I fell off track. Like I was saying, at the entrance of this flea market, there's this Spanish guy, and he sells a whole bunch of electronics, DVDs, VCRs, believe it or not, GPSs, you know, the iHome little things, just a whole bunch of different random things. So he was loading up because he had to leave like a little bit earlier than the rest of us. And all this, and I see him like take like a whole bunch of his things, and he was like heading towards the trash. And I asked him, I was like you know, like what are you doing with that? And he was like, oh, I'm throwing them away. I have too much stuff and I don't use them. So I was like, let me get that off you. I'll take it. You know, I could probably sell it or, you know, make a few bucks off of it. And he was like, yeah, here you go, no problem. So he gave me a whole bunch of things that I want to show you guys. But first, I want to finish the story. I was talking to him, and he was telling me how he had a whole bunch of PlayStations, PlayStation 2s, Xbox, which is really what I'm into. So he was telling me that he has so many of them that sometimes he has to throw them away because he can't stash them. So like they take too much space up. So like and according to him, it takes him like, you know, a really long time to get rid of them. So he says that he usually ends up throwing them away. I talked to him. I told him, you know, like, yo, if you're gonna throw them away, give them to me. I could probably use them. He says some of them are broken, but that's no problem at all. You know, I actually like a lot, you know, fixing consoles. So that's probably what it's gonna happen next week. I'm just giving you guys like a little preview. Hopefully he remembers to bring the PlayStations. Anyways. So let me show you the stuff that he was going to throw away and he gave to me, because it's some pretty cool things, and I kind of want to show you guys what I'm basically, some of the things I'm going to sell next week and some of the things I'm going to end up keeping. The first thing is really not, you know, anything crazy. This is kind of like an older camera, webcam for the computer. You know, it has It has, the camera and the little microphone. So it just plugs into your computer and then it's supposed to work. I'm hoping it does work, so that way I can start maybe doing some other type videos with these instead of having to use my phone, which is the only thing that I'm using right now is my phone. So yeah, I don't know if it works. I haven't tested it out yet. If it doesn't, then I'll throw it away. No biggie. Okay, moving on. He gave me this GPS. It actually does turn on. Now the only thing that's wrong with it, it's that the battery is basically dead. So I have to look online, and I think it only costs like about like $3. You just order one. I already know how to replace it. I already opened this, and I actually need a GPS, so I'm probably gonna end up keeping this. But it was pretty cool that I got one for free. Now this is my GPS that I used to have, or that I do have, that I used to use. It's this really big, thick one. It's just fucking huge, and I'm probably gonna get rid of it. I'm probably gonna end up selling it. Let me show you what else I got. Okay, this is like one of those. I don't even know what to call them. It's for like mixing music. Stereo audio mixer is what it's called. So it's like for like, I'm guessing it's for DJs and stuff. I don't know how to use this stuff. But it does work. If you can see right there, it does turn on. Again, I don't know how to use it, so I'm probably gonna end up selling this as well. I'm sure I looked it up on eBay, and it's worth like $30, but I'm not gonna charge that. I'm probably gonna charge like 15, 20. It really depends. Okay, another thing he gave me was this big ass scale. I already put some batteries in it. It does work. So that's gonna be another thing I'm gonna sell at the flea market. I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of random things. Another thing I got was this freaking complete inbox microscope from like the 1991 or some shit like that. So you can see the back, the kids playing with it or looking through the microscope. They look like they're from the 90s. So that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna sell that too for a couple bucks. This is one of those label printers or whatever. So you just type in whatever you want your label to say, and then you just click the print button, and then it comes out at the top. And it does work. It just needs the little ink, not ink. It's like a little type of paper that you put in. But again, it should be another sale right there. What else? Okay, so the next two things that I want to show you guys. Actually, hold up. I put it right over here. These are from like the 90s. It's like the throwback mobile TV. I thought it was pretty cool. He was gonna throw them away, so and if you guys know anything about me, is that I really enjoy having handheld, not just handheld stuff, but just miniature stuff. I like, for example, I have a little keychain where it's like an original Xbox, and it's pretty cool. I like anything that's miniature. I like it. So yeah, they do work. I put some batteries in it. The only thing is, since we don't do TV through antenna anymore, it doesn't catch anything. But I've seen some people on YouTube doing mods on them, so you can use them for like just doing different mods to it. So there's this dude who I saw, and he was using his DirecTV box, and somehow he connected it here. It's really not that practical. You're not gonna walking around with DirecTV right here in your hand, but it was just pretty cool how you can like mess around with stuff like that. I'm probably gonna sell one. I'm gonna keep one. All right, and here's the next. The last two things that I want to show you guys, which I think that it's really freaking cool that he wanted to get rid of. He actually wanted to throw all this shit in the trash. So me being the type of person who never likes to throw anything away, sometimes I have to force myself to I don't know why I grow too emotional to a lot of things, and it's hard for me to throw stuff away. But sometimes I know I have to, and I just shut my brain off, and I don't think, and I just take everything I see and I just throw away. But this was just too good to throw away. So this is actually a little screen projector. It's called the Night Eye Loops. I don't even know. Lops, some shit like that. It's basically a screen projection thingy. Hold on, let me show you guys. And I'm actually going to show you guys something cool that I did with this. So you basically just screw this in, and then you screw the head in here. And we have a little miniature projector. Now, the only thing is it's really not that powerful. Excuse me. But it gets the job done. It projects whatever it's put into the side right here with some AV cables. I want to show you guys how it works and what I'm gonna do with it, you know. And I'm probably gonna end up keeping this. This is just too freaking cool to pass out. You know, it comes in a nice little bag. It's brand new, basically. If you see everything, it even comes with the instruction manual. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the video right there, and I'm gonna show you guys what this little projector thing can do. Alright, but before I do that, let me show you the last thing. That way I don't have to go back and forth. The last thing I got, and you guys are gonna be mind blown about this, or probably not. I know I was. This guy was gonna throw away a freaking big ass camera, like the ones you see like TV reporters use when they interview people. So this is freaking heavy. It's I'm guessing it's pretty old, probably from like the late 90s. It's freaking insane, man. This thing is a freaking monster. It weighs probably like, I'm gonna say like 25-30 pounds. It is missing some stuff. It looks like somebody like dropped it and broke it. It's like a microphone that goes right here, and also like the little cap right here. But I actually looked them up on eBay, and these cameras in working condition can go up to $1,000 to $2,000. I know this one is probably nowhere close as $2,000, but at least from what I could tell and from what I saw like online, I could probably easily make like $200 off of it. Just the lenses by themselves, you can see how like high tech and how like powerful they are. It's some like crazy type shit. So that was pretty cool. I have a big ass camera now that I don't think I'm gonna probably bring it to the flea market next week, just because I want to try to hold on to it, do a little bit more research about it. Probably when I have an estimate of how much it's worth like this, I'm probably gonna throw it on Craigslist. I really hate putting shit on eBay. To be honest, I've never done an eBay transaction before. I always buy stuff, but I never sell. Especially with something this heavy, and with so much stuff wrong to it that there's wrong with it. I feel like, you know, I'm gonna sell it to somebody who's gonna start bitching and moaning about it being broken and being in such a bad state that you know, I don't want to go through all the process of, you know, giving money backs and all this bullshit. So I'm probably gonna throw it on Craigslist, and just keep it here. If anybody's interested, bam, I'm gonna get rid of that. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut the video right here, and I'm gonna show you guys what this little bad boy can do. Alright, so okay, really the only part that I need is this headpiece right here. I don't really need the body. The cool thing about this is that if you take off the bottom, you can actually put 4 batteries size D, which are the round thick ones. There's 4 of them that fit here, and you can actually take this on the go without having to rely on power. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, if you're ever out like I don't know, on a road trip or camping and you don't have a TV, you know, you can just use this bad boy and you know, put on like a movie or why not a game. So I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna show you guys what this little bad boy can do. Alright guys, so what I did was I hooked up, I put the bass back on just because it's so much easier to record like this. So I hooked it up to with the AC adapter, and I actually hooked up my Nintendo 64 is actually running. I turned it on just now. I have to show you guys right here in this little corner because I have the cables all the way like behind the whole bookshelf, so I don't want to move all that just to show this. So I'm going to show you guys right here in this little part of the wall next to my game collection or whatever. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off the light so you guys can see better how it works and basically get a feel of what this thing can do. So I'm going to turn off the light and I'm going to turn on the power right here. And as you can see, this bad boy is really freaking loud. And that's what it does. Now it might, hold on, let me turn it down. You gotta turn it down because it's so freaking loud. It might look a little blurry, but it has this setting right here on top of the, like right on top of the camera, where you can actually, there you go, it looks better now. So yeah guys, so I was able to just hook up basically any console that uses the AV cables or whatever, to just hook it up and then bam, you get to play them without having a TV. You know, if you ever are in a situation where you don't have a TV and you still want to play your games, you know, you can just hook this bad boy up and then bam. I'm gonna show you right now. It does work. I'm gonna press start. No rumble pack. Exhibition. Single match. King of the Ring. And I'm gonna be my all-time favorite, The Undertaker, against Kane. So that's pretty much it, guys. Now again, this little projector is not that strong. Again, it's maybe only like, well, like 1 foot away, or I don't know, something like that. If I try to make it, you know, it still works, but it gets a little blurry. You know, if you're gonna have it this close, it does work. But if you try to point it at the other side of the room, it's not gonna, you know, have that much power. But it's really not bad for being a little miniature projector. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I wanted to show you. This video is probably gonna be like 20 minutes long. I don't want to do. I just want to talk about really quick about the Nintendo giveaways. Remember guys, you gotta comment on my other video, not this one but the previous one, the one with the Nintendo Power Rewards on the title. If you guys want to win some free Nintendo points or whatever the fuck they're called, just leave a comment. Just make sure to watch the video for instructions, and that's pretty much it, guys. I will be tomorrow night I will be letting you guys know who won. So that's pretty much it, guys. Remember to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, GeneralEastwood. I actually created my Instagram account maybe like a few days ago, so I only have like 1 or 2 pictures there. So I'm probably gonna be more active on the Instagram than on Twitter. So if you guys want to see like little sneak previews of what I'm doing and stuff like that, just follow me there so you can see basically what I do every day without having to wait for my videos to load up. So that's everything, guys. I'll see you next time.